So I've bought a whole load of extra Corinthians figures. If you don't know Corinthians figures, they're the little bobbleheads, which, oh, let's get them open and show you. But I bought a whole load of them. I like sending them out in the packages that I send out from Whatnot and Tilt. So I'm going to open this up and we just go have a look through because they're like random collections that I bought here. So let's just see, go down memory lane and see what Corinthians, let's rate these Corinthians as well, because some of them are really good, but some of them are atrocious. These are in like, what the hell? These are in like Kinder eggs. All right, let's get them out. Okay, so, oh, this person has labeled them all. Wait, do they actually fit in these Kinder egg things? Well, they're not labeled correctly because that one said Barthez and inside was Alan Shearer, although it is a cool shoe. Oops. He's a purple base one. I know the base indicates the rareness, but I don't remember what a purple base one is. We have a little Alan Shearer. All right, let's get a load of these ones out. Okay, so not all of them seem to be inside the, maybe the purple base ones are inside the, I've also got a second box to open shortly, but let's move that out of the way. So we've got Shearer first, Shearer. If I don't drop them all. Let's get this open. Who we got? This just has a letter D on it. Who could a letter D be? Is that a Nelk? Oh, Dion Dublin. That is a nice, that's good condition as well. Not all the Corinthians I've got have been in this good condition. It's got a really good condition, Dion Dublin. Is it West Villa? He's in a Villa kit there. Nice. We'll stick him next to Shearer. We have Tim Sherwood. Tim Sherwood? Tim Sherwood, when he had lighter hair. He looks quite old there. In a Spurs kit, of course. These are in good condition, these ones, actually. They're nicely done. There's a couple here not in the little things. Got, oh, that is a, now that is a Corinthian and a half. That, who would want this? I don't think anyone would want this one. Sol Campbell, but in a Spurs kit. I don't think anyone would like that. That's like, everyone would burn that, I think. Fabian Barthez at Man United. I mean, that was like, what a player he was, Fabian Barthez, in that France team. Man United buy him, and it just never worked out, did it? Gus Poyet in the Chelsea kit. Shame his managerial career never really took off. Oh, that, I don't know about the likeness here. And now, I don't know if you know this, but Beckham has had hair plugs. And when he shaved his hair, it was when I think he had this done. Or it might have been the time that he was wearing like a little caps for a little bit, wasn't he? Or like the cloths. I think it was that time. But yeah, arms out Beckham. The Di Canio is good. I've had a few of these Di Canios. The Di Canio, I think the expression and the face on Di Canio, and like just like the like stubble, looks really good on Di Canio. We have Silvinho for Arsenal. Good player. Good player. I don't think he ever quite hit the heights at Arsenal. Did he? Was he in the Invincibles team? What was that? 2001. I don't know if he was still there when they hit Invincibles. I think he might have been. Hart. Ian Hart? Ian Hart. At Leeds. Classic Strongbow kit. I have got videos of ranking every Premier League kit. And Leeds obviously back in the Premier League are there now. We've got Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique. In a Barca kit there. Shaved head again. The shaved head ones always like come out quite well. Christian Ziege, which I think, I'm going to say some of these names wrong, I'm sure. But in Liverpool, Norwegian, is he Norwegian or Danish? I think he's Norwegian, right? Shay Given in NTL, which will put him in the Newcastle kit then, won't it, if it's NTL? I don't think he ever. Who else was sponsored by NTL? Was Rangers sponsored by NTL at one point? I think they were, weren't they? I don't think Shay Given was ever at Rangers. Nicolas Anelka. Nicolas Anelka. I think I saw Anelka. Marcel Desailly, in the Chelsea kit. Marcel Desailly. Big in that France. Was he in the France 98 team? I think he was, right? Radibe. What some screamers he's scored. Radibe in the Leeds kit. Check that out. I'm doing this on the hottest day of the year so far. Now look at that. He looks really old here. I'm going to show him to you. In the Doc Martens kit as well. But actually this is when he's ridiculously young. I think that's actually an awful face on him. I mean, it kind of looks like him, but it looks like they've made him look way too old, when actually this is when he was about 15, 16, or 18. He was probably 18. But Frank Lampard in the West Ham kit, so pre-Chelsea. There's another one that no one will want. Michael Owen doing the knee slide. I mean, that's maybe not. Maybe some people would want that. Ballon d'Or winner Michael Owen. Just not to load over. We've got Rebrov, which I had a few of this one as well in the Spurs kit. I've seen quite a few of those. So quite a lot of these reappear. Like I ordered a load before, And the same ones kept coming through again and again. Look, there's that same Beckham one that we had earlier, so we'll skip past him. We've got a Harry Kewell in the Leeds. Harry Kewell. Australian? Yeah, Australian. Portsmouth are signing loads of Australians now. They'll all be coming to Portsmouth. There's another Rebrov. Is that a different Rebrov to the one I just had? Or was he wonky on? They've got, actually, they're interestingly, they have different color bases, and so they have attributes on the bottom, like a little Football Manager players. But interestingly, purple Rebrov has a 7 for tackle and 6. Purple Rebrov is better in every attribute. They're the same year though. So is the purple ones like a special version of the normal ones? I think they must be. So we've got to watch out for the purple ones. You know, like when you get your bonus, because there must have been a game you could have played with Corinthians. We've got another red Beckham. We've got 3 of those now. Actually, wait. So the Beckham, one's a red base and one's a green base. And the red base has better stats, attributes than the green base. If someone knows, feel free to let me know. Now, that might be the worst David James I've seen so far. What have they done to it? I mean, I know David James has had some haircuts. Was that when he had like the different highlights in his hair? Or is that because that's rubbed off and he had like, they tried to give him like sort of a fuzz on his hair? Is he in a Villa kit there? He's got RTL. Villa, Manchester City? Of course, doesn't tell you it is Villa kit. It is when he was at Villa. David James. I think he's all 2001, so I wonder how much of the 2001 collection we have here. We have another Di Canio. We have another Lampard. We have another Owen sliding. Ah, yeah, see again. Owen sliding. Purple one's going to be better, right? Yeah, purple one is way better. I think that's purple anyway. David Seaman. Oh, Mr. Pringle himself. Look at that Seaman one. I like the expression on Seaman there. That is a good one. And Gus Poyet. Is that a different Poyet we had before? Different color base, red and green. So yeah, red is better than green. See, I knew it denoted the rarity, but I didn't know. So is gold the top one? Okay, so a gold one is a top one. Because that's Molsh at Rangers. He's got a gold base, but he's got really high. Like, he's way better than anyone else we've seen so far, which he shouldn't be, really. We got Enrique again, and this time with a white base. Now, I don't think Enrique we got before was a white base. So where do we think white base? We got a red base. Where do we think a white base rates? So white base is better than red base. So we go green, red, white or purple, and then gold has got to be the top one, right? We've got another Kewell, Harry Kewell. We got another David Beckham. We've got a Boksic at Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough? BT Selnet. He's got like, the colour's gone weird on him on the front of the shorts. I don't think the shorts were actually like that. And we have a Duncan Ferguson, I think, in the Everton kit. Yeah. Is that no, Rangers kit, sorry. He's in a Rangers kit. I thought he did play for Everton, of course. That is a Rangers kit. We have another Beckham again. It doesn't look like him, does it? That one's a green-based one. We have, oh, look at this. There's a weird colouring to his hair. He's also in a Villa kit with the NTL on it. Did Villa also have NTL one season? Maybe they did. David Ginola, Sol Campbell, thankfully, oh no, Spurs kit again. We once again have Sol Campbell in a Spurs kit. Is that the same Sol Campbell we had before? I don't know if it is. It is, yeah, we had him in the red kit. Now we've got red base. Now we've got a green base. And Gary Speed. There we go, Gary Speed. Right, where are we at? So that's all the ones. Oh no, we got one more. Oh, we have loads more actually. Karim Bayo. Couldn't read what it said for a second. In Middlesbrough, I think. I don't know what whoever has that kit. They seem to have a problem putting the middle, the BT Selnet and the badge on. I think it's Middlesbrough. To Andre Float is a silver one, which I think is second best. Looking at silver, it goes gold, silver, white. I think we've got Shay Given. Can we compare? We've got Shay Given compared to a green. Yeah, white. Oh, yeah, white is better than green. Although, interestingly, he can save shot to the left equally, but on his right side, the white one is better. Frank Lampard again, although that looks very red that time. The West Ham kit. We had white, so we can compare white to green here. Yeah. So white is definitely better than green. We need to compare it to a red one, I think. I've got another moles there in the red. That's the one we got in the gold before, wasn't it, moles? So we can quickly compare them. Yeah, gold is definitely the top one, which is what you'd assume, but this will be handy. Right, we now have purple Enrique. So purple is above red. What was the other color for Enrique we had? If I don't drop him. We had 3 of them, right? 1, 2. I can't see where the third one's run away to. Now the problem I've got right here is I've got about 10 bold ones. None of which are also Enrique. Well, one of them should be. Now I can't see him. I keep spotting the back. Oh, he's right in front of me. The white one. So let's see if white or purple is better. So white is better than purple. I don't know if that's going to show on the camera. So yeah. We got 2 more Ziegs. Ziegs? Christian Ziege. We have another Beckham. We have another Carambeu. And we have another Di Canio, purple Di Canio. And then we have, let's open up, there's the Barthez on the green, although we did have this silver Barthez already. We have got, these are all goalkeepers, another Shay Given. We have got another David Seaman, but a silver David Seaman, silver-based David Seaman. I don't know, I'm curious, if anyone collects Corinthians, do the bases, do the gold and silver bases get more money nowadays, or are they all about the same? Flow. We're going to get someone new in here. Oh, we are. Oh, my. Dennis Bergkamp, and it's such a weird... I mean, it's kind of a good Dennis Bergkamp sculpt, but also a kind of weird one. He looks like... Now, this is going to be an obscure reference. What was that guy's name? There was like a TV show which had like a floating head in it, like a robotic head that floated around and like shouted at you and glitched out and stuff. I think it was like a video game TV show. I don't think it was Games Master, because Games Master had Patrick Moore, another Shearer, but he looks like that. I can't remember the thing's name. It had a little comeback recently in like Monday Media, but it was like weird. Oh, we got another Bergkamp. We got a red-based Bergkamp. I think these are all 2001. These are all the same season, which I assume Man United won. Oh, Jaap Stam. I mean, they've gone full Voldemort on Jaap Stam there. The head shape is unusual. Like, let's compare him to like... So Beckham is also bold. Well, they've given him stubbly hair. But like, look at the head shape they've given to Jaap Stam from a side profile. Let me compare him to another one as well. We've got... That's another Beckham. Let's find Enrique. Oh, there's so many Beckhams around now. There's Enrique. I mean, look at the size of Jaap Stam's head in comparison to Enrique. So we got another one. Or Barthez? Barthez isn't far off, but still, what have they done to Jaap Stam's head? Like, it's just giant in comparison. His head is actually way, way bigger. These are the same season as well. These are both 2001 ones. Yeah, big head Jaap Stam. I wouldn't call that to his face. Another Carambeu. Last one from this set. We have got another heart. There we go. That was I think there's about 40 of them there. Well, let's get the second box open and see what we got in the second box. Right, I've butchered the box, but I'm in. Now, I think this box has some giant ones. What season are these? 2003? 2003. So these are a little bit later. So we've got John Hartson. We've got Rosiński in a Canada kit. That's an interesting one. 2003. We wouldn't have had a World Cup or anything in 2003. Does it say what collection they're from? Just has the number. We have another... Sorry, Jonathan Woodgate. He's about to go have a fight. We have William Gallas. Probably also about to go and have a fight. Is that a gold base one? That is a gold base William Gallas. Gold base Rosiński. We have Rickson, which highlights on the hair. Attention to detail on that. We have Ricketts. Oh, here we go. We've got Gilberto Silva. Gilberto. It was Gilberto Silva, wasn't it? In the Arsenal kit. Another gold base one. That's a nice one. I like that one. We got Valgaeren. Would have played for Celtic. I don't remember that player. Celtic fans, let me know if he was good or not. Straight on to the Rangers. We have the De Boer. Is this one... Which one played for Rangers? Frank or Ronald? think it was Ronald, wasn't it? Ronald de Boer, Frank de Boer, Ronald de Boer. Obviously brothers. Both, I think both played for Ajax. John Arne Riise, which I assume is the... No, it looks like we have a Norway kit on him, actually. Silver. What year are we? Yeah, we're on 2003. Hadji in a Moroccan kit. Hadji in a Moroccan kit? Yeah, Moroccan kit. I wonder if these are World Cup ones. Oh my God. Yikes. Oh, I've just seen the player as well. Okay, right. I hope this is like discolored. I want you to try and guess who that is. Put in the comments now. Who do you think this is? Before I show you. No way you... I know not a single person is going to get that. No cheating. Put in the comments who you think it is. Not a single person's going to get it. I guarantee it. That is a hell of a kit though. Gabriel Batistuta, apparently, in the Fiorentina kit. The one with the Sammontana. I think it's an ice cream sponsor, isn't it? With the ball, but yeah. Do they all have the ball? Sometimes they always have the ball, but this one they don't. These ones, most of them don't. I think the earlier ones they all do, don't they? Yeah, we have Adams, look, giant head Adams. These are the larger ones. These are earlier. We've got the year on these. See the bottom of these? So these are 1995. Batistuta might even be earlier, right? No, 1996. But you see the bottom? They don't have like, there's no game to play with them like there is on these. I don't know how you would actually play for game. Yeah, I think these have lost a little bit of colour looking at this one. We have another, I mean, look, where's the other Bergkamp? Is that him? Look at the comparison between these two. I think that one's in the Ajax. Oh no, it isn't an Arsenal kit, sorry. But yeah, you can see the size difference too. But like the facial expression difference. Like the later ones are a lot better than the earlier ones. That one has obviously lost some colour. I'm gonna assume that Batistuta lost a lot of colour. Wow. Or someone's repainted him, I don't know. Now this is an earlier one, but I don't understand because of the player. Wait. So how does this work? So this one is Jermaine Genius, 2003, 2004. What a kit as well that is, by the way, that reversible kit. So that is Jermaine Genius, but this is also 2003 Corinthians national team, but that's in the old style, but it does have the FA on it. It does say Corinthians, Corinthian PLC. So I wonder if they went and did some old style ones for the FA in 2003. Which they must have done. Just get another load out. We've got another Radzinski with the red base. We've got a Sami Hyypiä. I think in a Finland kit this time. So again, that's a 2003 one in a Finland kit. We've got another John Hartson. We have another Sami Hyypiä. We have another... No, we don't have another. Titus Bramble. I see a surprising number of Titus Bramble ones. I don't know if they just made too many of them. A gold base Pires. I mean, is that 2003? If I dived in the box, Portsmouth would have beaten them and then they would have never had the Invincible season. That Pires can get in the bin. Jamie Redknapp in a Spurs kit. Jermaine Genius gold base, wow. Milan Barros in the Liverpool kit. Went on to win the FA Cup with Portsmouth. Wright, what's Mark Wright, isn't it? Mark Wright, the goalkeeper, who was at, where was he at there? Everton kit that is. Gold base one as well. Ricketts again, Gilberto again. Oh, actually the Gilberto's different because the Gilberto's in the home kit. He's got a little mark on the side of his face. But I think the Gilberto we had earlier was in the away kit. Are they the same mould? So they are the same mould, they just have different kits on. So we have a couple more. Harry Kewell in Australia kit this time though. Looking very cheeky chappy. How cheeky chappy does Harry Kewell look? Redknapp in a Spurs kit again, but gold base, another Hyypiä, another Valgaeren, another Hadji. Another, did we have Gallas earlier? Yeah, we did. We had a Gallas earlier. Another Hadji. So we are getting some duplicates here, but that's probably why I've got so many. Oh, that is a, we have a Tony, Luca Toni. Look at that. That's what the hair should be like on the Batistuta. What year is that though? Is that a 2001 one? That's 2006. Luca Toni. Peter, I feel like he should be taller. Peter Crouch. I would not have said Peter Crouch for that. If I showed you that, I don't think anyone would have gone, yeah, Peter Crouch. Would they? Would you get Peter Crouch from that? I feel like when you're extenuating the features of the player, Like you can sort of get the vibe of the player. Like which one's a really good one? Like who is a good one? I feel like Shearer's quite good, right? Like you'd instantly know that's Shearer. And I feel like Crouch is recognisable enough that you should be able to get him, but that I don't think you could get. The David James one I think is quite good. I don't know where I've put him. Oh, Di Canio. Di Canio's like instantly Paolo Di Canio. Yeah, we've got another Harry Kewell. A different kit this time. Actually, he's not in. Is he in the six? So where's the Australia kit one? I've put it away somewhere. There's too many on the table now. I'm curious if he's in the same mold as the Australia one, which I should be able to find because it should be like particular. It should be the colour. Harry Kewell. Here it is. Has he got the same mold? He's in a Leeds kit here. Has he got the same attributes? Yeah, the gold one is better. Yeah, they put the same mold for Kewell. Inamoto in a Fulham kit, popular one. Jonathan Woodgate again. I feel like Milan Barros one's quite good actually. It's quite kind of a relatively young one. Another Inamoto, but this time in the white kit. Another Barros, but this time in a white kit. We have Moles again. Oh, that might have been the one from earlier, just got knocked out. Another Gallas. Another Titus Bramble. Ryan Christie. Middlesbrough. And there are two left. We've got another Rosinski and John Arisa, which, did I have a John Arisa earlier? I think I did, didn't I? In the Norway kit. So there we go, a whole load of Corinthians. I mean, that's got to be the worst one, the Batistuta, even if it's like discoloured. And I think Di Canio's the best. Di Canio's up there. Lampard is weird, he looks way too old. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like, have you collected these? Are there any that you've still got that are like your favourites? Do you keep the ones that are like for your team? That Bergkamp's not great either, is it? The earlier Bergkamp, someone let me know. It's something head. Someone let me know what that thing I'm thinking of is. Anyway, I'm going to send you off to some other videos, so go check them out. Loads of shirt unboxings and things like that. If you order a shirt from me, I'm going to try and chuck in some Corinthians in with some of the orders. Maybe not all of them, but like, because I'll run out quickly. But yeah, come order some shirts from me down with Whatnot, and I'll chuck some Corinthians in. If you say I sent you from this video, I promise I'll chuck you in a Corinthian. You just got to tell me. Anyway, ciao for now.